Good Thursday morning to you. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning so far. Hope everything is going to go your way today. I really do. I hope everything goes your way today. My pastor up in Arkansas told the story more than once, I'm sure, but I remember it this morning so clearly. He talked about a guy that was driving down the road. It was late at night, and he had a flat. And so he pulled off to the side of the road to fix his flat tire and realized he had no jack. He had the spare tire, but he had no jack. And so he thought, I remember, let's see, just a ways back, quarter mile or so, there's a house. And so he began walking toward the house to see if by chance they would have a jack he could borrow. And so on the way to the house, he began telling himself, you talk to yourself sometimes, and he began talking to himself, saying, it's late at night. I'm going to go knock on this person's door, and they don't know who I am. And, they probably, even if they have a jack, they probably won't loan me the jack because it's dark and they don't know me and they can't trust me. And here I am. I had a flat out here in the middle of nowhere, and these folks more than likely won't even let me borrow the jack. And so by that time, the guy's at the person's house, and again, so he knocks on the door. He goes ahead and knocks on the door to ask if he could borrow a jack, but he had worked himself up so much from the car where he had the flat to the house where he wanted to borrow the jack. And when they opened the door, then the man opened the door. He called out to the man and says, "Never mind," as he walked away. "Never mind. I don't want to borrow your stupid jack anyway." Again, he never had the chance even to ask, or he never took the chance even to ask if he could borrow the jack. He just assumed in his mind that there was no reason even to ask because this man would not give him or let him borrow his jack that he desperately needed. Sometimes with God, we also are the same way. We think, there's no reason even to ask because God probably won't heal me anyway. There's no reason even to ask because, God is busy, or I'm not worthy, or why even bother to ask? Listen, the Bible is very clear. At one point it says we have not because we ask not. And so on this Thursday, if you need a miracle, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and ask the Lord Jesus for that miracle. You have not because you ask not. And I know there's all kind of, having faith and asking a certain way and thanking God in advance and all that. And I understand everybody has their own way of asking God and believing for things that they desperately need. But again, just a reminder, God promised that he would supply our needs. And along with that, there are times in our life we also need a miracle. And so don't just assume you're not going to get the miracle before you even ask. There were places in the Bible that Jesus went when he was here on the earth, and he could do no mighty works there because of their unbelief. Don't let unbelief take a hold of your mind even before you ask for a miracle from God. Listen, Jesus is still in the miracle working business. He still heals, and he still makes a way, and he still supplies the need. And so today, whatever your miracle is that you desperately need, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and ask Jesus for that miracle. Maybe it's a wayward child. Maybe it's a marriage that needs fixed. Maybe it's finances, a new job. Maybe you're having car trouble. Listen, there's nothing too small or too large for God to handle. And so just try God, pray to him. Say, Jesus, I have a need here. Jesus, I'm in need of a miracle here. And then leave it in his hands and see what he'll do. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised because Jesus is still in the miracle working business. He still answers prayers, and he cares for you. He cares for you. So on this Thursday, be encouraged. Be encouraged. Because we still serve a miracle-working God. The miracles have not stopped. Jesus' power is not limited. He's not gotten too old or too arthritic or any other thing. He still is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so if he performed miracles then, he can perform them today. Matter of fact, I got a call even yesterday from someone that said, we got our miracle. They were in prayer about a situation, and they were thrilled. Up in the day, they received their miracle from God. So God, I know for a fact, he did it yesterday. He can do it today. He did it 10 years ago. Guess what? He can still do it today. If God's ever done anything for you, hey, be grateful and thank him for it. And remember that when you go to pray about your current miracle. Don't let the devil steal your miracle. Don't let yourself steal your miracle. Don't talk your way out of a miracle. Jesus is still a miracle-working God. Ask him today. Hey, let's see what God will do. Woo! I'm excited. Have a great Thursday, everybody. And hey, if you get your miracle, let us know. We'll rejoice with you. God bless you.